If you're looking for better milk options for your infant, I totally understand you and I've been there. So just stay to the end of this video because we're going to be having a conversation about how to choose the best formula for your infant. Very, very difficult topic, but let's get right into it. So if you're new here, my name is Dr. Mara and I help you make better health choices for yourself and your family, and especially your children. I help you nourish your child from the first bite or from newborn and beyond. So if that sounds like something you will be interested in hearing, please go ahead and subscribe, and we would I promise that this will really be very beneficial to you. So let's talk about how to choose the best formula for your child. Now, I think it's a good way to start by saying that there is no perfect formula. There is no perfect formula out there. There is no best formula. Every child is unique, and it is just about finding what works and what is a much more better option for your family. And we're just going to go right straight in. So we're going to go right into it, right? So these are some of the things I love to prioritize when looking out for better, or I would like to say good formulas for infants. So first, I want to look out for formulas that have a good quality protein like organic whey or casein. I also would want to look at the protein composition, especially making sure that it's easy to digest. I want to see the combination of healthy fats. Most of them combine olive oil with other seed oils. Most of them combine, I think, olive oil or coconut oil with other seed oils. It is very, very rare to only find a milk with just coconut oil or flaxseed oil. So and that is one part where I would say there is no perfect formula. But some of them have good quality DHA, some of them have lactose as their primary source of carbohydrate. I also want to look out for formulas that are minimally processed with good industrial standards, and most of the times it is the European ones. Okay, but let's just keep going. I also look out for formulas that have the clean label project verification, which is like the purity award, something like that. At least that shows that they have actually done a very good job with the formula. I also look out for formulas that are very available, because I mean, if your child is taking formula every day, you do not want to wait 1 month for it to arrive. So I look at availability and affordability. I look out for formulas that are made with organic grass-fed whole milk and not reduced fat. These options have fewer toxins, less pesticides, and higher quality nutrients that will support your child's overall health, right? And so some ingredients I avoid that I try as much as I can. Remember, I said there is no best formula, but these are some things that are like a deal breaker for me. So when the ingredients are too long and that I can't even understand it, then I'm already, saying, okay, what is this? When it has corn syrup or added sugars, I mean, giving a little child, added sugars, that would be something we want to limit or avoid. I look out for formulas with glyphosate. Seed oils are almost impossible, but like I said, if they combine with coconut oil, that should be considerable. I also look out for formulas with synthetic preservatives, artificial sugars, and colors. I also try to avoid the ones with GMO or highly processed ingredients or even growth hormones. So these are, things that I look out for that I want to avoid. And I took some time. So I remember having my son and I was going in for CS. I knew that there are chances that my breast milk would not come, and it took me about a month plus before I could have a steady supply. So I really took some time to do research on formula because I wanted a better or a good option for my son. So I'm just going to share some choices. If you're not in the US, this may sound different to you, but these are just based off of my research. Please feel free to do your own research. I hope this will be helpful for you to kind of provide clarity for the research you're already doing, or help you understand the formula world much better. Okay, so first of all, I love these ones because they are grass-fed, they are organic, and they have like I said, they are made from whole milk, and they are grass-fed. So I love this one. It's called Bobby. I used it at some point. We used By Heart. That was our first formula, and I didn't use this one, but I know the Bob's grass-fed whole milk formula is also another good option, and also Kenda milk. I see now that Kenda milk is in Target, so you can also use Kenda milk. So these are my top 4 whole, like when you're looking for cow milk. So it's either the Bobby, it's By Heart, is the Bob's, or the Kenda milk. So if there are other options that you know that meet up to the standards that I just mentioned, please feel free to add them in the chat. This is not an exhaustive list. It is just based upon my little research. Okay, so if your child has a sensitive tummy, you may want to try goat milk, and there are lots of goat milk options. So we have the Hip, we have the Holy, we have the Bobs also have their goat milk version. So if your child is struggling to digest cow milk, you can try goat milk. The Cabrita, Kenda milk, and Nanny Care also have very good goat milk option. I also love this one that is called Little Oak. It is goat milk, and it is made from a very small farm, I think in Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Very good option. So these are some very good either goat milk or cow milk options. So remember that the first set I mentioned are cow, like milk made from cow, while these ones are goat milk. And one of the reasons why most people prefer goat milk is that goat milk can be easy on the child's tummy, would cause less colic or discomfort, and it's also easy to digest. So you can decide. Some children, my son did well on cow milk, and I didn't need to get goat milk. So, but it just, like I said, every child is different. Every child is really different, so you would know exactly what you want. And then finally, I would say pay attention to your child. Like I said, find out if they're experiencing any form of discomfort, then you may want to change the milk. But these are some good options that are made with good standards. But other than that, let's talk about the milk. So in order to, still in the same line of reducing toxins and exposure to toxins, I would say make sure you're making the formula with filtered water. Make sure that if you can, serve the formula in a glass bottle. We use this Dr. Brown's glass bottle, and it was so helpful. The nipples are amazing, and it works well for him. But if you can use a glass bottle, I know sometimes it's not easy for everyone. Not everyone can afford, but if you cannot afford glass bottle, that's fine. Just go ahead and use plastic. But I would say if you can, or if you can, maybe have it. If you're a new mom to be, please put it in your ready sheet so that people can gift it to you. Just by having 6 of it would really go a long way. Or I think at first I had about 3 silicons, and then I had 3 glass bottles, and as I continued to get money, I changed out all my bottles to glass. So you can start with plastic and just buy one, and just like that you are as you get some money, you are changing them to glass, and that would work. So I think if you are able to do all of this, you are doing the best you have done so much, and you are doing the best you can for your child. So what I would say, if you did not offer any of this to your child, do not feel bad. You are still doing an amazing job. You can change if you want, but if you feel your child is comfortable or whatever formula they're taking, it's okay. This is just to help any parent who is like, oh, how do I choose the best formula? I'm expecting a baby. What formula do I do? I intend to formula feed. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I will get them back to you. But I also want you to know that at 6 months, you are going to need, you're going to start feeding your child solid, and that is, a journey that is worth preparing for. I have a course on holistic nutrition and how you can provide tailored nutrition and nourishing foods for your child from 6 months up until toddler stage. If this is something you want to learn about, please click the link in the description box. I have a wait list and I cannot wait to have you in that course. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat. Share this video with any mom or any mom to be, or any mom that is currently thinking about, or stressing about what formulas to choose for their child, or any mom who you know that would find this very helpful. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you and bye.